There we go. Okay. Hi there. I am here, by the way. I'm just not talking yet. Been talking with the boys and the horsemen for like how many hours? Like 2, 3 hours? And 1 hour is just about me ranting about stuff. And then, you know, switch back to joke, joking mode and all that. Just making fun of each other and talking about life and the serious things that happen. Wow, what a turn. Welcome. You might not know me as a person, but trust me, there's a person behind this. And who else could it be but me? I have some serious complication with my family. Most of it is, well, communication, I suppose. Which is funny because I talked to my therapist about communication just the other day with in their therapy session. It took more time in the checkup, but during the amount of time that I spent with my therapist for about probably 5 minutes, I talk about how how bad it is to not have communication proper with my family. Mostly with my mother because she doesn't talk to anyone. She doesn't reach out when she's in the dark. She usually just collapses before it pops. She she's a stubborn woman. Shakespeare, Otto Konoko. Is that why you're here? I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I forgot to remove that tag. I'd rather just keep it there because so I always been there. But anyway, I mean the title say it all. Is I want to cut ties with people. I'm not here to destroy life. I just want to tell the truth to someone that has been neglectful of his family. If he say that he doesn't own us, responsibility, accountability, he doesn't own us for anything, that's fine. But if he did own us, Facebook will cry. But if he did own us responsibility, then well, he just neglected it. So he's either a neglectful person or how do I say this? Ignorant? Isn't it better to discuss this with friend than the internet? I did talk with my friend about it. I was kind of expecting, I don't know, like regulars. I usually talk with them like with all kind of topic. So I kind of expect to have some regulars come and just talk about it because they do know me and they do respect me as a human being, not just a streamer or just content creator. Even though I haven't done that because I'm taking hiatus from streaming. I did talk to my friend about it, and yeah, they agree on what I said, and yeah. First 1 a.m. right now, goes to sleep, gang. No, even if I want to, I couldn't. I have to let it all out, And streaming is like one of the medium that I felt joy, even though when I talk about like dark stuff. So it's like a therapeutic kind of thing, cathartic kind of thing. Not gonna go into detail, like in personal detail, like name and all this. I'm just gonna cut ties with this guy anyway, with this person anyway. So I felt like I should just do it. Just tell the truth. What's the worst that could happen? If he doesn't take responsibility, then well, that's on him. If he just ignore everything, that's on him too. If he chooses to walk that path, then what better time is it to cut it right now? So what? He gonna come in the future and like congratulate us for making through it, going through the hardest part of life, growing into an adult, have to like managing so many things. I'm pretty much like a de facto leader of this house. At least for the people that are left in this house anyway. I made a decision. You do want to humor me. I get that. You sound kinda like my regular, but he takes it a bit more seriously because he know me. I think this just be a calling card. Maybe a cry for help. Who knows? But I to whoever stumble upon this, see this stream, whatever. At least you can hear me out, right? At least you learn something that I should done so long ago. Okay, you go. Okay. Sorry for the bad first impression or whatever if you're not subscribed to the channel. If you want to go, that's your choice. I'm just glad that I'm not big yet. Otherwise, this would probably ruin my career or something. You know, like lawsuit incoming and all that. Because these type of people, they have money, they have resources, they have public, face to defend. And if someone is as big as them, they're gonna play it, play the hard way. Hard way for me, easy way for them. You know how it always goes like this, like rich people suing this and that. It's not just people that want money, it's just people that just want to control the damage in the image. And I think it's like the best option for both me and him. We don't really have like good chemistry anyway. In a way, he kind of betrays, like, oh, he actually left. Okay. He kind of did betray us in a way that he doesn't know. Maybe he didn't notice. And the message that I received after he ghosted me for a week is so dumbfounded. So, not dumbfounded, it's idiotic. Like, you could have come up with a better response to that. Like, I'm just texting, like, why are you ghosting me? I hope you're not talking with this guy, which I don't like, and that person has hurt us in many way or form. And you decide to visit that guy before we visit us? Why are you being so cryptic? Why are you being so disconnect from the family? Do you think family is just like that? You just cut ties easily? Probably, because I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I read it today. Right now I'm too emotional. I can't make a decision yet. So I'm gonna wait until I wake up, clear my head, maybe talk to my mother about it. Whether the outcome would be positive or negative, it doesn't matter. I plan to cut ties anyway. It's not like he's owning us, It's not like he owned the house. It's not like we owe him money and everything else. He got that peace. He got a city life. He got a job he can be proud of. He got high grade. Hard work. Study hard. Work hard. Is something that he said to me last time I messaged him, which was like 4 hours ago. 4 or 5 hours ago. Like I kind of see him, as someone who is responsible and respectable. Respectful? And he couldn't even give a damn about the talk thing. I'm not gonna paraphrase it, but he basically told me something like, actually I don't know, I actually forgot, but he said something along the line of I choose when and who to talk to, something like that, which I can agree. If you're not making any excuse out of it, to avoid responsibility and accountability. You might not be the one that pulled the trigger, but you definitely know that the magazine was loaded with live rounds. That's a metaphor. And he just keep that tool, that weapon, that gun, that pistol, so someone can get hurt. And like I said, he's the one that fed the magazine. Once the fire, when it got fire, it had a smoking. But that's why they call it smoking gun. Whether you're guilty because you're holding the gun, bought the gun, loading the magazine, you're part of the problem. It's pretty easy to understand. If you're on, you know damn well that it's gonna lead us to a part of destructive and toxic relationship with that person, which I would guess I could call him abusive, the abusive person, the abuser. It's pretty bad if he know all that, but if he didn't, well, that's bad too. And we keep secrets from him for how long? So long. Until recently that I know that the abuser not only hurt my mother's feeling and emotional health, but also hurt her physically to the point where I have to, not I, but we have to stay together in fear of this person, of this abuser. Where was I? Good thing I'm not drunk. It'd be too easy for me to make that as an excuse of emotional outbursts under influence. Although I do smoke, so that does count. But I'm not gonna say that I say all this because I smoke. No, I just smoke because that's just a shitty habit I have. I'm speaking this because I want to hear people's opinion about it. I want to hear people's point of view on this. I talked to my friend, but just like the chat said, discuss this with friend and the internet, but I don't have friend. Don't have much. I really feel they're close. They're very close, but very feel. The internet is the world that I exist. I don't exist here in real life. I'm a nobody. That may sound pessimistic and kind of like a doomer mentality, but that's just how it is. It may sound cryptic, but I'm trying to my best not to naming names. Hopefully I don't slip up. If I slip up, I'll be in big trouble. Big trouble. But you know, when a person is like, they're trying to say positive thing because they want others to feel the same, right? Like I mentioned before, study hard, work hard, and get the life you want. That's some textbook bullshit. And I'm not saying that he owes us any cent. No, he doesn't. He's free to go. But if he come back and get involved like this, I mean, I pretty much spoil everyone already. Talking about family and all that, so you can probably guess what I'm talking about. Anyway, that mentality of saying positive thing to yourself, right? That you do good, so you become good. That's pretty horseshit, man. Like, really? You downplay others people situation and make them feel bad. It doesn't inspire anything at all. Like, doesn't inspire me to become as good as you. Because why would I be like you? If you treating me this way, how would I? Why would I want to be the very person that say to others that I work hard and study hard to get to where I want? And I probably wouldn't say this unless I have some, income in quotation mark. I mean, being a streamer is not a real job. But the struggle of life, those are real. And behind every streamer, there's all kind of people. There's some kind of people behind the screen, behind the avatar, the fancy model. It would be ironic, or maybe unironic, if I were to use my Live 2D model. And I just don't feel like that. I just don't feel like doing the model, that kind of treatment. This one is just a placeholder and my personal one, I guess. So I just use it however I want. Yeah, I think I'm too emotional for this, but still, I just wanna let it out, It's the only outlet I have. My best bet on this, though, he's just gonna cover his own ass, just like usual. Probably still think that I'm just a good for nothing person. Probably think I'm still neat. We're not technically wrong, but still. I made it. I made it somehow. I have someone who can support me, and we don't even know each other face. Well, I think he knows my face, but I don't know his face because I did a cross dress before. But that's beside the point. Someone from around the globe care for me, from another country, from another city, from another part of the world. And then when you look at your family, you just realize how fucked up things are. I know this is probably the best way to stream this because I don't have DVR on, but I just want you to be in sync with me. Maybe the WOD will stay up. Maybe we could delete it. Who knows? I'm just trying to get a closure of this and shut it real for good. Well, shut it down for good. It might sound better, but you know what I mean. Hello, all the best and have a great day. Not quite, Ruga. Also, you stream in the morning? I think I wake up around the time you stream. Did I? Probably. Kinda have like internal thoughts right now. Thanks for coming though. It's a rough night. I think we all had a rough night, but this is probably not the worst. I've reflected worse way back. Oh, well, the recent one is also a rough one too, but they're not a big deal. This one though is just cutting ties with someone that I just don't feel like connecting anymore. Detached, disconnected. Become caught in a machine. The kind of person that I would strive not to be. I have multiple thoughts on leaving all of these behind, but I gotta stay strong. But right now I'm emotional. See what to say? Kinda just expect locals, not regulars, to join in and just give me some thought on this. Like I said before, stream might go on offline, delete off the internet, or stay up on the channel. Show how strong I would be in the future, how far I could have been, or would be. and could and can. I'm not gonna repeat the same mistake again by abandoning the family. The silence. They're deafening, aren't they? Oh well, maybe not so deafening. We have music, and I talk sometimes. Talk because I have to, because what else can I do? You know, speaking, being more blunt, more honest. I feel like I need that in my life. I only had that recently, and it disturbed the house as if it's some kind of black magic voodoo that I do, which I don't do. Maybe I did. Probably didn't. Just want to break the silence and solve thing. It doesn't solve anything really. Nothing. There's nothing to solve. There's no one to say. Well, I probably want this for the better of my mother, so I do want to save someone, but probably not in the way that she would want it. Maybe. In her mindset, it's probably just well. She's probably proud of, of him. Hey there, Riemann. I haven't seen you in a while. Take a seat and just witness me go mental. Going postal, I guess. I don't know what to call this kind of stream. Going through this difficult patch right now. It's not gonna disrupt anything. Not at all. I don't think so. I mean, if a person care enough, they would have back sooner. But if they keep in the dark for so long, they become ignorant of it. There's no point in no point in going forward anymore. And don't worry, I'm not talking about like self-harm or like suicide or whatever. I'm not gonna bleep that out. Just be honest, you know. You sound super done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm sound so done with this, with people that I have to deal with. I can't escape them. I can still correct the path that I wanted to go. Sorry, sometimes I just lost in thought, when I think about something, especially when I'm smoke. Things will be alright, you see. Nah, it's not alright. False positive. False hope. Nothing will be alright. At least the relationship with me and this person of the family is not alright. And if he come to the stream in the future and say that it ruined his life, ruined his mentality or whatever, excuse. That would be so petty. But I'm not dismissive of things going forward. I don't plan to end it quite drastically. It's not that dark. It's not that dark. I mean, with him or without him, things will still go forward. It's just quit uni now, so I'm sure there's something good ahead. Yeah, there's something good ahead. It's just life may be unstable right now, but it will be soon. I mean, I dropped out of school, middle school, once. It's a prestigious school. I hate that word. And it's a school that he put me through because he thought the best of me. And when I fail, well, plan B. Plan B goes around, come around, just it doesn't work. Plan C doesn't work either. He just give up. Give up all the plan and just. I mean, at first it makes sense. Too much financial load, emotional load as well. But 3 years without anything at all, then suddenly shows up and echo high and mighty. It's not even family. It's like he's treating life as an investment, which is true to many form and application. But life that is treated as an investment, emotionally neglectful, financial, we don't talk about that because money is money. We understand that. It's just that I need to tell him something. The ugly truth. No more white lies. No more silence. I'm gonna break the silence. I'm gonna break the curse of this fucking house. And like I said before, I wish you couldn't rewind because, I turned this into, I forgot what it's called, but it's basically where you can just rewind, just listen to what I say. I forgot what I was about to say, sorry. Good luck and all the best. Yeah, I need that. Anyway, is whether, is whether things that I'm gonna tell him, the ugly truth, no more white lies, is doesn't matter. However he's gonna perceive that and respond to that, it's all up to him. If he take responsibility, then good. It's good. He stepped up for once in a long while. If he didn't, well, he just admit that he's a shitty person that is neglectful. Simple as that. But he's been in the dark for too long. Like communication. If his life is very fruitful right now, would I say I would be jealous of him? Maybe. Maybe. But not really. Man. The process is gonna be tough. It's like a whistleblower. You blow something, and, well, someone gotta clean up the mess. But the thing is, I don't like the fact that my mother, kind of idolizing him and makes him as the golden child of the family, even though he just pretty much neglected us for 3 years. And I thought, he could be better because, oh, maybe in those 3 years, he will improve and help us out. But again, communication is important. He didn't know. I didn't know he didn't know. That's the sad part about it. I don't know which one is worse, honestly. Like, if I tell him the truth, like what happened, and it's something I want him to know, like if he take responsibility, then well, it's a surprise, I guess. But if he doesn't, then well, show his true color. I mean, everything will be alright. I believe in that. I'm capable. So is my little brother. We're gonna be coexisting for a little while. When the time comes, we won't. But we won't turn into enemies. We won't turn the knife into each other's throat. We just be a family, still. And those who we have cut ties with, well, they can go fuck themselves. Simple as that. Yeah, I would try to put your brother like in months. Sometimes I don't like and see him in years. Get it? This guy still think that I'm probably like got no job and all the work is just up there. Kind of funny. I was in a chat call with my friends, close friends, been friends for years. We goof off, we talk serious, and we kind of just bouncing each other around. Just it's more family than the real family. And yet they've done more things than my brother can ever do. The abuser, well, he couldn't go for himself because he's an asshole. He ruined everything. Not because we all had it lined up and he just, well, it's kind of like that. He just eat it all up. No more for the others. Only him, or rather, only he. That's a proper English way to say it. Only he will survive it. But he's surviving in the short term. In long term, I don't think he's gonna find anyone to support him or back him up again. Keeps autocorrecting stuff to Spanish. Pharmacy and hat. Everything in life. Yeah, everything in life. But like if someone told you that they study hard and work hard to get something, well, how will you respond to that? Like as if nobody is doing as hard as you do? Just because you're successful, you have the right to say that in my face? Well, you're not saying in your face, you're saying in the messenger. Now the thing is, the fall is gonna be very heavy. I want my mother to just not ignore, but accept that this is the truth, that he doesn't care. But like I said, if he does take responsibility and accountability, then maybe we can get closer. If he doesn't, well, I proved my point right. There's no point in caring about this person that doesn't care about us. And that's the most rational thing I've had in years. I mean, I kind of want to just cut ties with all of these people already, just for the longest time. I just don't have the chance. I get told to that in my face all the time. Yeah, successful people, right? If you're not successful, that's because you're a failure. You done something wrong. That's why you're reaching me for money. That's why you trying to get assurance from me. No, dumbass, I'm just trying to talk to you. I've been out for too long. I need to sleep soon. So I'm gonna take med, but I'm not gonna end the stream just yet. Take medication like a proper, functional adult. I would get all I have. I'm like, dude, I saw you wasted $200 on cocaine. You know, he was kind of nice before, and due to the circumstances, we didn't accept the offer. He has like a condo, so you can imagine how much money he's making. But he doesn't live in that condo because, well, he got someone to support him. And I think he take that for granted. He probably think he worked hard for that, which he might. Gotta give him some credit, you know? But that's not a sign of success. Not at all. You just got lucky. You just happen to be at the right place at the right time. If you miss one step, gone. Your life is gone. I mean, what they offer, it was like I think I was still in school. It was a long time ago. I was still in school, and my little brother was still very young at the time. He needed to study, you know, almost as if he needed to meet the quota or something. What kind of school life has he gone through to think that it's like an investment? Like, oh, now once you're the one that making money, you invest in people and you expect it to keep it back or stay afloat. We could stay afloat with his help, but he didn't do anything. So Sam was like one of those people that just scout out people, and just approach them, talk to them. Maybe they get big, maybe they get, you know, pushed back. Maybe they got a hit. But the truth is, most of the people that they're hitting on, they're not worth their time. And I probably in that category, which is, you know, a bit depressing. But at the same time, I feel like I just dodged a bullet. What's this? I believe more loom negates luck. And if you're not physically stopped, you can keep trying and going as long as you aren't dead. I mean, that's pretty much my philosophy too. It's just outlive my enemies. It'd be so funny if I outlive all the people that have wronged me because of how messy my life is. Like if people become like a doctor or a nurse, I said that already. A nurse, a teacher, someone in high position with money and power and social. If they all be gone before me, the last one laughed the loudest. Because that who I want to be. I want to live and last longer than them. Because I just find it funny. Because I drink sometimes. I smoke kinda not every day, but often. I chain smoke a lot. How's that for success? Person that wastes money on cigarettes, smoking, and just living his best life because it's one thing that people often ignore is that they trade humanity for a mundane life that they believe that is a fruitful life because they don't want to face struggle. They don't want to face the ugly truth in the family, in the society, and in the workspace. In their world, it's a perfect world for them. Well, gee, if everyone do the same as they do, oh sorry, uh, everyone would be a millionaire by now. Life is not simple. Kind of like he got a similar, like you know, similar story like mine. Basically, just throw out of nothing, come out on top of everyone. But he's too prideful, too full of himself. I'm not gonna make the same mistake that he did. Just because you're successful, that doesn't mean you get to be mean or just pretend like you don't know those who are with you when you don't have anything. Pretty much. I mean, if we didn't own this property, we'd probably be homeless. if I have to be honest with you. We probably have to sell everything, including the PC, everything. Like just to get by, just everything. Sell everything, just suffer in the street. I don't see those people in the street being failure. It's just people that struggle. That's just life. Am I lucky to have this life? I don't have to be in the street begging for money? Probably. Highly, likely. Very likely. But do I see them as pests? No. Of course not. The people that, struggle with life. Alright, this track is kinda... I mean, it set the tone, but... Let's listen to some other song. It's more like it. Okay, maybe not. I mean, the music's for free on YouTube. I was about to say, damn, this song is setting the feel. Yeah, it is. It worked for the first hour. After that, it doesn't quite work. It's monotonic. But don't worry, this one actually have a drop. So you can actually enjoy this. Thoroughly. Thoroughly? Why say it like that? Thoroughly. Thoroughly. And hey, because I just crack joke doesn't mean, I'm doing this as a fake thing. It's like, oh, it's just listen to my soft story. It's just me being human. I have humor. I have sadness. I have anger. I have everything. I'm a human. A human being have that. Neglecting any of these negative, positive emotion, it makes you less than a human. The more you push away the issue, the past issue, or the issue in the past, and you become big. And now the only issue you have is like working, being with co-worker. I feel like that kind of deafening the other part of you. You just live in the monotony of life. I like how I switched the music and people just left. That's so funny. Were you cutting ties with? Family member. I should have thought of DMing you, Bia, but I don't know whether you are up or not, so I'm just streaming in case Small or you came by. But Raymond here got the Hopium. going. I mean, we can start to still talk in the DM for the full story because I'm not gonna put it all here. But with all I ever said, um, I just want a decent life, really. I don't want like luxury life, like oh, rich house. That would be nice too, but nah, not my style. Just the I told you my DMs are always open. Yeah, but how do I say this? I'm emotional right now. I didn't take the medication regularly. At least, well, today or like rather tonight, and I will probably sleep late. Just had this person in the family that kind of ignorant of the situation. Which, I mean, I said this before, and you can rewind it to listen to it again. But in the ward, you're probably gonna be like, "What the fuck? Why this dude talking about this thing over and over again?" It, I forgot to turn on the thing that you can rewind. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, sorry. Sinus. I feel like I'm not in a dark place right now. I'm just emotional, really. I'm not really in like a dark place where like, oh, it's so over. No, it's just like this is one of the biggest decision I'm gonna make in my life. Not because I want to feel big, but because I want to make it count. Everyone have to deal with that every day. You don't really open it time. Thanks, DL. Yeah, I'm just too emotional right now. That's why I hold on the message before tomorrow. And the decision is gonna be life changing. It's gonna maybe it will rewind us a little bit, or maybe not because I don't really see the point in whether to but like even if I don't cut ties, if he come in the future and talk about this and that, I probably wouldn't like him. You know, like city, like he become like big in the city, in Bangkok, and I was like, like he's big. Like, why should I care? If he doesn't care, why should I care? And one of my friend, Jackie, he said similar thing, but that's because he's biased. He was like, "Oh, I may be apathetic and stuff like that." People tend to say that when, well, he actually told me quite a personal story about like the lecturer. Tell him that he is like apathetic. The way he talk, the way he think about other people. I would say it's a survival mindset. And Shaggy is a good friend. If he didn't care, I know he care. If he didn't care, he wouldn't help me for this long. I wouldn't have this, you know, crazy background. And well, the model is free. The live 2D, no, that's Shaggy help. If I know any better, I probably get like an iPhone instead of, just Samsung. But hey, we all make our first step in everything. I'm not exactly a self-made YouTuber, not the top of the class, but I got feeling. I got honest feeling. I can be sad, I can be angry, I can be happy. That's just normal part of life. I don't believe in like VTuber have to be this all perfect and you know unless I get picked up by Corpo. And in that case, I have to play the act. And you know I play them well. Which is unlikely, but it's just a funny thought to like think about. Like imagine you pick up someone that's very emotional, but they can control that emotion. And when they are on camera, like be professional about it, they can control the narrative. They can control the stream, the whole stream. It's kind of an art actually. It's the reason why Skyrim have speechcraft as a skill. We are emotional from time to time. True. True that, yo. It's like a truth bomb. You know, I sometimes thought I was worthless. Like I couldn't do anything to help the family. All I could do is whining and, misspend my money. I even thought I was misspending more money, but I hold back. I hold back. Because I do want to have a better future with my family. What's left of it anyway? That's gone. Abusive brother? Well, he's still nearby, but he doesn't dare come to face us. And the person I want to cut ties with, well, he's either ignorant or avoiding responsibility. Basically neglectful of the family. It's not his responsibility to take, the whole house, but still. I wish it could have been better. Hold back because you gotta save monies. Yeah, I gotta save money. I still don't. I still want that snack money though. I feel kind of wrong using my little brother money, and then came up with like, oh, I'm gonna use part of my money, buy games and all that, and then have him, you know, his money pay for daily needs. But he said he's gonna open like a bank account for himself. So I would say, yeah, he need that, and probably it's for the better because I fuck up once and I don't want to fuck it up again. Like I said, you got dice and I kiss just die. Well, you replace and yeah, stack money. I feel kind of okay. This is probably not has nothing to do with the title of the stream, but like I kind of regret spending too much money, even though I got like big money from people. I could get a PC with that before the price is hiking, but now it seems impossible to get that now. So got to live with my own consequences. But hey, at least I'm honest about it. I fuck up. I own up to it. I didn't just vanish. Didn't go to buy milk and never came back. Didn't didn't tell my family about getting a pack of cigarette and just walk away. Yeah, I gotta start saving at least something from now on. Yeah, I'm probably gonna talk to my brother about it. Like, separate the money. Uh, Probably have him leave with the house money. I'll try to save up the money to get a house actually. Hurry, hurry by the end of January or maybe February. So two more months. I'll pay for the house and emergency fund, and then he would pay for the food. Because clearly he make more money than I do. The perk of being popular and have multiple, I guess, like friends, good friends. I have good friends too, but not to the point where they just give money. It's not that easy. You low. Something in DM, stay in DM, so don't DM me. I mean, like, to other people that doesn't know me, don't DM me. I know my handle in every social media is like Shanai, and people can just DM me anytime. But only for specific people they can DM me. That would be weird. It would be really weird. Imagine if I do like a Twitter, like cross-dressing, and someone like DM in my Twitter DM, and it was like, what? Like, imagine. Like, can I goon to you? Like, brother, what do you mean? Yeah, you can. Just don't be nasty about it. I probably do well as like a VTuber that like do like one of those thirst trap thing. But I don't know. It's just not me. I don't feel like it. I feel like I will attract the wrong crowd. Like that's the easiest way to make money, and it's the easiest part I can take. But I don't take it unless it's it's emergency fund. Like if it's not life threatening, I probably wouldn't do it. It's not me. And if someone want to demand my body for all the money they paid, man, I would feel uncomfortable with that. I'm special. I get the privilege. Some daddy Daddy Dio. Daddy Dio. You did great today. Keep it up. I can't do the cute voice. Not always. This is a cheap thrill, honestly. This is like coming to Thailand and just, get in gears with the lady boys. Get like a cheap thrills. I feel like that. I feel like, yeah, drawing like a thirst trap VTuber or like YouTuber. They kind of like sex worker in a way, even though not explicitly about sex. Although some of them walk that part on OnlyFans and what other website? You can call me daddy. Well, you are my sugar daddy. At first I was like, oh, my supporter, my donator. Then I was like, oh, my donator is not a good name for it because that's like donating organs. Supporter. Then I can't say a supporter because usually it's a group of people. I just you really, so I don't mind a secret relationship. Even though you didn't demand that much from me. I wish I'm kinda happy because, but then again I feel kinda bad for not doing enough. But sometimes you just hit a jackpot, like Dio with maybe, I don't know, maybe he's just trying to sweet talk me until I give in. Maybe that's a tactic. Drinking beers with fanboy. Maybe on New Year's. I'm gonna buy like two, maybe three cans of beer and just a pack of cigarette and maybe some microwave food and just celebrate under the moonlight. Smoking fanboy is kind of hot, huh? The thing is, I started smoking just recently, and like I get like pretty like good at it. I know how to light a cigarette. I learned how to control the drag. Like that's the first time I smoked actual cigarette, and I just get it good on the fly. Oh, I did bush the first few one. I didn't know how to smoke bud until recently. This is not sponsored, by the way. Smoking is bad. People gonna think you're my sugar daddy. I mean, for the time being, yes. For the time being. I wanna drink and smoke and make out with a few femboy under the moon. Cigarette after sex. Because before that it would be quite bitter to do the tongue with tongue. Now we don't have much sure tag on the stream, so this might get flagged. But I'll stop there before it get any worse. Smoking will relieve stress, but it's not 100% unhealthy. I thought you were gonna say it's not 100% healthy. wait, I read it wrong. But it's so 100% unhealthy. Okay. Sorry, my eyeglasses is not perfect. Yeah, it's... Smoking for me is kind of a reward, really. I don't smoke to like... I mean, I did smoke sometime, like when I feel like in the mood, right? But I treat it as a reward. If I made it another day, then I deserve a smoke. That's it. Kinda like how people get treat. Candies, snack. I don't need that. I just need smoke. You always said make out and not sick. Oh. Nicotine is actually a chemical that increases stress, which is weird. It's more like, for my case, it's like dopamine, right? People say nicotine give like dopamine or whatever. I don't feel any of that at all. So I think you're right about that. Kind of like how I don't get pleasure from, you know, what people are doing nowadays. Searching XXX on the internet. Cheap thrill, I would say. Cheap thrills. Yeah, nicotine is weird. Tobacco. What a weird thing. At least I don't have to get questioned next time. Next time I have to go get medication. I don't really go there myself. I just send my mom. Send my mom there, and they do all the checkup. And they even ask if I vape or not, which I said no. I don't vape. I smoke real cigarette, which is probably concerning because a lot of people just vape, and not gonna say anything on stream, but you know, it's related. If I say something like very vague, like very even close to it, I'll get in trouble. People vape, and that's, you know, is that I feel like that's more unhealthy than cigarette. It's not because of the nicotine, maybe. It's more like the fact that you just keep vaping and sucking on it and just spewing it out. It's become like a brainless version of cigarette. People treat that as a lifestyle. Oh yeah, Ruka, you're from Singapore, right? I don't think people smoke there. My smoker voice is coming up. I don't know. I just every time I meet a Singapore person on the internet, not not all of them say like cigarette is good or like I smoke. I haven't seen anyone say that. I'll wave if they had a fanboy nice sweat wave playbook. Probably gonna be so salty. It's so salty. At least it's sweet because I don't know. I put like honey on my thighs or something and you lick it, and the flavor mimic that. What do you mean again? Here, give me a moment. I need to pee. I've been drinking, smoking, and just. Man, I haven't eaten anything at all this whole night. I mean, there are some snack, but whatever. I'm back. Too bad can't taste through the phones. You push your thighs though. Oh yeah, I did. And Maul keep making fun of me. Miss Maul and all boyfriend Agent Astro. I don't know. Astro been kind of weird lately. He said he's a pilgrim and just travel across the city. So somehow he made it home, I guess. He's like a preacher. I don't think he's a pastor. He's preaching the Christian and Jesus and God and all that. Which I do respect, you know. Man gotta have hobbies. Jesus is one of them, I guess. As for Maul is very missing in action. MIA. Got lost in the night. Why he make fun of you thighs? Your thighs is kissable. He kept saying that he kept saying that the stain on my pants is like pee. And I was like, no, it's coffee. It's probably coffee. I don't pee myself. But I mean, if he's so obsessed with that picture so much, he noticed this stain. I think he probably have a king on that. I mean, that pick my screensaver. Once I move out, I'll take a bit the picture. Maybe it's the full on thighs, no pants, just thighs and boy shorts. How can you people tolerate me like this? I live like a goblin. I actually gained weight recently. Eat well, sleep well, maybe. But mostly eating well. All thanks to you. I gained like 4 kilos. Which is a lot. on boy short. With those black short with the uh no, I don't have that. I actually have just the normal boy shorts. I mean, I can kill yourself if you want. I think you deserve it. It's 6 months old though, so it's pretty outdated. I mean, it's not a good angle. It's just, how do you say it? It's like upskirt, right? Upskirt shot. So candid. So candid. Spotting. Spawning with thigh pics. It's not even thigh pic, it's quite short. I like how you also taught the merch here, but you didn't get any tag on top, man. Kind of weird. Like you're the anomaly of the channel. Oh yeah, speaking of, have you watched the Game Award? Have you watched the Game Award? You know, the recent one. The Game Award. The Game Award. No? Oh, you didn't miss much. There's not very much review. Although, Clan Expedition, 33 pretty much sweep everything. Almost everything, actually. I just know that Uma Musume win the best mobile game. Wait, before Game Award? I've kind of got actually. Maybe the meds are kicking in. having sadness in winter is like being Darth Vader. Did you get some rest if you're tired? Yeah, I pretty much tell the whole internet about my sad life. Or not really sad life, more like thing that I feel frustrated. I'll DM you about the details later. And maybe I can talk to you about the plan. Homie, help homies out, right? I mean, I did sleep twice last night. That's why I stay up for so long. I played Power World with my friend. I actually thought of playing Power World with you, but I was like, Theo up. We gotta continue the Fanboy Island. Me and Shaggy is playing Power World very religiously. If he's here, I could hear him laughing right now. I don't know, what a lucky bastard. Fanboy Island? Yep, in Power World. I don't know if it's on sale or not. At least on like Xbox. But I'm trying to like assemble like Avengers. Ah, sorry. I was supposed to say something weird. Yeah, we played, yes. One session though. We kinda lived like a caveman. Should I tell you this? I should just tell this on stream for no reason, other than shock value. But it's not very cold tonight, and it's kind of hot actually. So I'm down to my underwear right now. It's probably gonna be cold soon. You know, usually the temperature is decreasing around this time of the day, or rather this time of the night. So I still need to wear a blanket. I used to go Commando style back in summer. Didn't work out too well. Feel very subconscious. No, it didn't happen. Good night off to bed. Thank you, Ruka. All the best to you too. People who wish all the best for others deserve their own all the best. Good night, Ruka. I can only send you the upskirt shot. Other than that, no. I don't upload that on Twitter, by the way. I only upload the normal, the usual, cross dressing. Alright, my back is tight. I'm gonna I'm gonna end the stream here. We can continue in DM if you want. Nothing spicy though. Alright, Shana out. Thanks for listening in and hear my worries. Thanks for Raymond for coming by. There's also the other user, Kiri. Kriti? Prikiti. They remind me of more, but you know. And then Ruga, and then Raymond, and then Dio. And then we choking meme at first. Yeah, a lot, but as homie. Homies always get a pass. Too bad my horseman is too straight for that. Except maybe ADC. ADC said he'd like wearing feminine clothes, so he's probably gonna have like FM boy up. Is it gonna be Whiplash if I enter UDM right now? Because it has nothing to do with like the stream or the conversation we have like up until now. But I do have a plan. I guess I mean I got one more left. The medication probably kick in by then. I try to wake up early so I can play a game with my friend. Alright, Shanai out. Thanks for coming by. And then for what washes, you want to have a hero, you know that? Some what got blow up. Well, not blow up like 1,000 wheel, but like, 100 wheels. It's kinda crazy. So the what washes, I'm sorry I didn't mention you in the beginning of the stream. But if you gone all the way, into to the end, well, thank you. Mod watches are, you know, the best. You cannot underestimate the Mod watches. Alright. Ciao.